Hey guys, welcome back. Boris here. Today we'll discuss Assassin's Creed Odyssey abilities and some interesting combination of abilities. So let's jump right into the game. Most of the things we will look at ability tree, and I will quickly explain. I try to quickly. If you have any questions, write down in the description in the comments section. I will try to answer. So I'll try to keep this video as short as possible. First thing is definitely tip and trick is when you use abilities, for example, the same battle cry or shield breaker or Sparta kick, you notice, or actually overpower as well, or hero strike. When you perform those actions, you are immune to any area damage, any attack, any other, if any enemy tries to do something, you're just basically immune if you perform them. Keep that in mind. For example, in some bad situations when a lot of damage incoming or arrows or something, if you enable battle cry, which basically you still stand and just enable it, all the damage will bypass you. Okay, tip number 2 is how to gain adrenaline, because adrenaline is used for all abilities. First base tip is in between fights or traveling, just shoot any goats. If you shoot with one kill in a head, it's full bar. If not, then keep in mind that archery has this awesome point where if bar is partially drained or basically partially filled, rest of that will fill up. What you need to do is do any kind of damage to shoot in a leg, the same goat, and you get a little bit in a bar, and the rest of that will be filled out by this awesome ability. Keep that in mind if you need to refill in between fights. Tip number 3 is, let's jump to one of my favorite abilities, that is rush assassination. And point here is a lot of people are crying that in this Assassin's Creed there are no double assassination, no double drop, no double assassination whatsoever. The only way how you can bypass is rush assassination. In the first level you have ability to chain it up to one target, and it increases when you increase the ability. So that's your only way how you can assassin more than one target. So basically that's your double assassination. Take it or leave it. Tip number 4 is, as I mentioned, as you can chain them up, you can chain fully upgraded up to 3 more times. So basically you can hit 4 targets, and point number 4 is those could be also just 2 targets, because you can hit one target twice with the same chain thing. So you hit one target, then another, and then you can switch back to first one. For example, if the first one is Captain, that's my suggestion to go attacking him, then his bodyguards, then back to him, and actually another bodyguard. You can chain up and take high health enemy down with just simple chain. It's really our overpowered ability. Trust me, you will love it. Test it out. Tip number 5 is another one is in Assassination 3. You can see critical assassination gives you 3 times the damage as basic. My suggestion is, again, 3 times 300% assassination damage. If you go by rush assassination, which is 150, and then once it's done and target is not dead yet, you perform hero strike, which is again 100% assassination damage, which sums up in 250. It is almost the same damage as critical assassination, and yeah, it uses a little bit more adrenaline, but you don't have to be near the target. You can start by the distance, and I use it whenever critical assassination is a bit too tricky or target is moving or something. This combination is almost the same. Try it, you will love it as well. Tip number 6 is a Sixth Sense combination. If you look at the Sixth Sense, it slows time when enemy sees you, and you can shoot arrow with 200% hunter's damage. Or my suggestion is do the combination of slowing time from here, but instead use rush assassination. Don't shoot arrows, shoot your spear and do way more damage, and most likely you will kill the target, because if some captain or someone sees you, well, it's bad. And hunters, that damage will not do the trick. And again, then rush assassination, then it opens up you hero strike possibilities, and it's way better than using that main idea how this ability is supposed to be used. Again, try it out, see for yourself. Tip number, which one is it? 7. Highest damage possible to one target, which I perform to the same captains or some questline enemies. You start with critical assassination. Most likely, I suggest to use that 300 assassinations damage. Right next to it, still perform hero strike. That's another 100 damage assassination, and then you perform only then go with overpower. Suggestion to use swords or daggers, because they are meant for one target damage. Spears and someone else, they are doing area of damage. So in this combination, target has not yet done any damage to you. In most of the time, you are basically immune to any other damage. And at the end, it's approximately 500 assassination damage, which is huge. That's the highest ever possible. That's my go-to. That's my suggestion. That's the opening for high health targets. Take it or leave it. Again, now I want to show you this combination of two abilities. To fast switching. So we are combining Predator Shot, Zoom ability, and basically, yeah, it's Zoom. It works as a sniper rifle, sniper bow. And then actually we will perform Overpower Bow Strike. How it happens, it's simple. Bow Strike, bow overpower kill, the ability. What it does, it slows down the time and shoots precise arrow with high damage and also explosive and area of damage. But it sometimes might get tricky. I'll try to show you the example. Let's say we want to take down that guy over there. Or even here. We see that? No, we don't see. It's too far. It's hard to handle where it is. What you do, you enter Predator Shot, then you have your precise target, and you don't shoot the Predator's arrow, you press R, which is the Overpower ability. And what happens, it slows down, and you have this precise shot. And I don't have it fully. And the arrow from over... let's shoot another one. And area of damage, done the trick. So yeah, that's my suggestion. It's simple as that. Just use scoping ability and actual perform another ability, which can be up to 15 times hunter's damage, fully upgraded, 3 points in there. I intend to get it. I started, but yeah, I'm missing some points. Anyhow, 2 more things. Point number 9. Number 9, yes, speaking German. Anyhow, my approach and suggestion is include some weird combination of abilities because of the damage. Keep that in mind. For this point, we are skipping over overpower abilities because they use 3 adrenaline bars, which is a lot, so that's high spend. We are going with casual abilities. For casual abilities, as opener, I most likely use Rush Assassination. High damage, you perform it from the distance, it's awesome, that's why it's first go-to. Second is Hero Strike. At that point, you need to understand, assassinations are not anymore in table, you are in combat. So no more chains, nothing is there. They are restricted, basically done. Hero Strike has a cooldown, which, yeah, it doesn't show you here, but it has actually quite long cooldown. So it's also off the table. Then third ability, which I'm suggesting to put in rotation, is actually the same Predator shot. If you look at the numbers, it already gives you an idea. It's 550% 100 damage, and even more if you manage to in combat pull out headshot, it's even more, and if you have it upgraded. So my suggestion is just experiment. If you perform those abilities and there are still enemies down, it's not that hard to dodge the attack. Even sometimes you can pull off the slow-mo moment. You rush out the ball and in the same time activate your target. If your target is quite close, it will be almost fully in your screen and it will be hard to miss it. And if you make the headshot, even more damage. Just try it out. I sometimes pull this trick, especially when there's one target particularly that I need to kill and he's still alive. So yeah, that's just a suggestion. And last point, oh my god, it was insane, but I did it for you so you don't have to do it. Let's pay attention to Stealth Master. On the third level, you gain this sentence. Assassination and out of combat damage are increased. That's it. It's not saying how much increased. Well, guess what? I tested it out, tried it out. It increases by 50%. So my assassination, let me quickly show you, simple as that. It's 100,000. It's already a lot. If I'm doing any attacks at night, it goes up to 150,000. It's insane amounts. Please guys, I can't stress it enough. I always try to attack at night with that ability taken. I will never go in daylight ever again. It just boosts you basically 1/3 of your damage is just because you are attacking in night. Most of the guards are sleeping. It's insane not to use this ability. Just keep in mind, it works only for out of combat and assassination. Those abilities. You can perform some crazy warrior tricks. It doesn't work like that, but still. I hope you learned something new. Next video will be even more insane. Next will be advanced combat tactics. I found some interesting things. I don't want to include everything here, so videos keep short. And yeah, if you like the video, you learned something new, click like, share with your friends, subscribe, and we will meet in next videos. Stay tuned, guys. Cheers.